Far away from the American coastline, deep in the middle of the Atlantic Ocean, one of the world's biggest luxury ships begins its journey across the sea. The giant ship is filled with rich passengers, tourists, business families, celebrities, and travelers from different countries. Inside the ship are shining VIP rooms, soft king-size beds, golden lights, huge restaurants, shopping areas, swimming pools, music halls, and beautiful glass windows showing endless ocean water outside. At night, the entire ship looks like a floating city on the dark sea. Music plays loudly while people dance, eat, laugh, and enjoy the peaceful journey. Children run through the bright hallways while couples watch the moonlight reflecting on the ocean waves. Among the passengers is a young American man named Jake Carter, traveling with his mother and younger sister Emily. They are excited to experience their dream vacation together. Jake records videos of the giant ship while Emily enjoys exploring the luxury rooms and colorful lights inside the halls. But far away in the dark sky, dangerous storm clouds slowly begin forming over the Atlantic Ocean. Late at night, powerful winds suddenly hit the ship. The calm ocean quickly turns violent. Giant waves begin crashing against the sides of the massive vessel. Inside the control room, warning alarms start flashing red. The captain receives an emergency weather report showing that a deadly ocean storm is moving directly toward them. Crew members become nervous as thunder shakes the sky. Rain starts pouring heavily onto the ship. The peaceful music stops. Passengers look outside the windows and realize something terrifying is happening. The storm grows stronger every minute. The ship begins shaking violently from side to side. Plates fall inside restaurants. Lights flicker across the hallways. Children begin crying while people rush toward their rooms in panic. Suddenly, a gigantic wave crashes into the front side of the ship with enormous force. Glass windows explode as freezing seawater floods several luxury cabins within seconds. Emergency alarms scream loudly across every floor. Passengers run through dark corridors, trying to escape while crew members shout instructions through the chaos. Water rapidly fills the lower floors of the ship. Elevators stop working, doors become jammed shut. Electricity fails in several sections, leaving only red emergency lights glowing in darkness. Jake becomes separated from his younger sister Emily during the panic. While helping his mother move towards safety, he suddenly hears Emily screaming somewhere inside the flooded lower cabins. Without thinking, Jake runs back into the dangerous hallway, searching for her. Outside, the storm becomes even more violent. Waves taller than buildings slam against the giant ship again and again. The captain desperately tries to control the vessel, but the engines begin failing after seawater enters the lower engine rooms. Communication systems stop working completely. No one can contact rescue teams on land. People begin fighting for lifeboats as fear spreads across the ship. Some passengers jump into the freezing ocean in desperation, while others remain trapped inside underwater rooms. A lifeboat breaks apart after a giant wave throws it against the side of the ship. Jake moves through flooded hallways filled with floating furniture, broken glass, and rising seawater. The deeper he goes, the darker and more dangerous the ship becomes. Loud metal sounds echo through the walls as the massive vessel slowly starts breaking apart under the storm. Finally, Jake hears Emily crying behind a locked luxury room door already half underwater. Water crashes violently inside the cabin while furniture floats around in darkness. Jake tries opening the door, but it refuses to move. With seconds remaining before the room completely floods, Jake grabs a metal pipe and smashes the door repeatedly until it breaks open. He pulls Emily out just before a huge wave floods the entire room behind them. Brother and sister run through the collapsing hallway while seawater rises higher around their bodies. The ship suddenly tilts dangerously to one side, throwing passengers and furniture across the floors. Inside the control room, the captain realizes the ship cannot be saved anymore. He makes a final announcement through the emergency speakers. Attention all passengers. Abandon the ship immediately. May God protect us all. Panic completely takes over. People scream and cry while rushing toward the upper deck. Rain and giant waves crash over the sides of the ship as darkness covers the ocean.